Hi, so I'm Brian English, forum name Hyperbytes. I promised a quick demo on how to use the intelligent merge extension, which I wrote some time ago. So I mentioned I have updated it today. It should now be in at least version 1.0.1 if you're using it. And here's just a quick run through on how simple it is to use. So first of all, I've started with a simple form with a text area input. In this particular case, it's somehow note. I suppose technically, as long as it's a text input, it doesn't matter whether it's a note or not. And obviously a submit button. And if I look at this in a web browser, we can see that that's what it looks like. You see, I've got some text in there. I'll come back to that in a moment. So if we look at our action, first of all, we have the contents of that summer note region, which you can see is called template, and we have that as a post variable. I have a database query that pulls records from a database table. That's what you probably got a quick flash of earlier. That's the output I'm dealing with. Just 3 records. Keep things simple. And what I'm doing is I'm merging the template that we have here with those database fields. You'll notice the surname, forename, email correlate exactly to the entries which we have inside square brackets. It's important they're in square brackets because the routine will detect each of those areas and it will then substitute in the database value for any field which exactly matches the content. So how do we do that? Let's just back into Wappler. We've got our query. We're going to repeat over that query because it does it record by record. It doesn't do the entire data query. So in this case, we've got 3 records, so we'll be repeating 3 times, and each time we'll be merging that template with the output of the database, and we'll be merging it with the record set by the record offset, and that is basically just your repeat index that you have in your repeat action. Save that. So basically what that's going to do is it's going to take the template, it's going to take the database query, to analyze that template. It's going to find all the areas that have square brackets around them, and when they found them, they will then go, okay, let's find a database field that has exactly the same name, and if it finds one, it will substitute that text into that template for you, and then lastly it will output that as a record. Now what you choose to do with that once that's output, we could have a send email stage here, we could be sending it to a database, we could be converting it to a PDF. That's a matter for yourself. Obviously this extension is there to produce the output that allows you to do whatever you choose. So here we are, we've got our demo, we've got our database set up, etc. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to open up the dev console so we can see what's happening in there. I'm going to submit this. We can see that it's run that merge routine. First output is the database query itself, so we can see it's pulled those 3 records out. What we should see now is we should see this template above, but instead of having these areas in square brackets, the contents of those database fields should be substituted. And there we are, sure enough, you'll see there's the email, there's my forename and surname, and we've got the same for the other 2 records. So that's how easy it is to use, folks. Any problems, obviously know where I am. So it's just been updated to version 1.0.1. Any issues, give me a shout, and good luck. Thanks for joining.